And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome. But it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They just got to make the adjustments.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Hey, Kevin. Well, another Kevin Durant, is just as dedicated to his craft as you are at yours. But it's off the court where he says he's been on a search. Pushing my limits, the flow of life, the people I meet, the environment I want to live in. All that stuff fulfills me more than anything. Kevin, the game of basketball opens so many doors for him to search.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The talented front court pair is Giannis and Middleton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for Brooklyn, the front court spots filled by Harrison Durant. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Griffin in at the 5 spot. Here's Irving, Harden outside. This one for 3. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And without a doubt, one of the most advanced scorers this game has ever seen. Harden can do damage from just about anywhere.
Now here's Middleton. Harden right side. It's good from long range. Harden's got 6 points.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
And here's Irving, following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. James Harden, again, 8 points for him.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Now here's Durant.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Holiday. Sweet little floater.
You know Drew Holiday is a guard, right? You know he can handle the ball, right? On a string.
Irving surveying the floor. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Middleton with it. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Harris. Here's Middleton. Pass to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. A 3 for DiVincenzo. No good that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Now here's Lopez. And Middleton kicks to Lopez. Pass to Antetokounmpo. There's the drive. And he banks in the layup.
Well, guarding Antetokounmpo is really difficult because of how awkward he can get around the floor and how much space he can take up.
Here is Harden. He's got 12. The pass to Durant. A three-pointer, no good. Bucks trail by 5. Middleton dishes to Holiday. Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Middleton looking it over.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Harris outside. And they pick up 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Middleton on the wing, guarded by Harris. He gets it in there. Middleton's got his second basket of the night.
Good handles from the 6'8" Chris Middleton. Had some versatility there with that size.
Pass to Harden. Driving in, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. In for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Harris. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Irving. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here is Forbes. And Tucker kicks to Holiday. From past the arc. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 7. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Here's Connaughton with the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Bucks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. And here is Brown. Passes it to Harden. Now, here's Shamet. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
23 seconds left to play here in the first. Harden against Holiday. Harden with the defensive effort.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
James Harden getting it done for Brooklyn. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say earlier.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me. I'm able to know where my team is going to be. I'm able to get to my spots and I know my spots. And I don't score on accident no more. I score because I know, okay, I'm going to get to that spot, try to make a play for my teammate or make a play for myself.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles, have got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Nets. The front court spots filled by Harris and Durant. Irving is out there with Brown, and it's Green in at the center, locking down the middle. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many of the guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Now, here is Irving, following the miss by Giannis. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Middleton on the wing. Bucks passing it around. Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 6. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Knocks down the three ball.
Giannis continuing to work in the offseason at becoming a more efficient and better three-point shooter. That one looked nice.
Now here's Brown. Here's Irving. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got his first points of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Feeds to Forbes. Pass to DiVincenzo. On the wing, Giannis. Offensive rebound, Middleton. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Now Irving. Now the pass to KD. Green with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Nobody near Irving. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Irving's got 5.
When you make shots like that, Kyrie is showing just how confident he is in his offensive ability.
Here's Middleton, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Irving. 5 points in the game. Here's KD. That one wide left. The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. From deep, Giannis. Rebound, Brooklyn.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Irving sets a screen for Durant. And that one, good.
It's just lethal. Once Kevin Durant gets into that spot, he can rise up, and it's pretty much going to go in.
Big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Green. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. Landry Shamit's checked in for Joe Harris. And James Harden subbed in for Brown. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Now here's Middleton. 13 points in the game. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Stolen by Tucker. Middleton outside. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. They lead by 4. And G.A. Chris Middleton, over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
That one goes. Count it. Portis has got his first bucket of the night.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Pass to Irving. Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
On the wing, Holiday, guarded by Harden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
The first free throw is good.
I don't know if Drew Holiday's an underrated player, but he certainly is underappreciated with the way he can go at you as a two-way guy. He can score, and he can also guard positions 1 through 4.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Harden.
And really, on top of all else Harden does for you at this end, he's a tremendous free throw shooter, around 85% for his career. Clutch.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Portis sets the pick for Middleton. 32 seconds left to play here in the half. Harden scanning the floor. On the wing, Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Griffin. This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, he's one of the more popular players in the NBA in terms of fan support. They just love Blake Griffin's charisma.
Blake Griffin hits them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Middleton outside. Hits the target from 18 feet.
They don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
To come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Definitely no fluke for him as he just turned in an outstanding game in their last outing, and now tonight, he's rolling again. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Yet again, we're seeing the offensive brilliance of James Harden, able to see openings develop before they actually happen. And when you have that kind of anticipation, it makes you nearly unguardable.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
It's hard to believe they're still in the game with the way they play defense. I do believe in miracles. They're allowing over 60% shooting from the field. Listen, I bet the coach is giving them the very strong lecture right now.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the pair up front, it's Giannis and Lopez. DiVincenzo on the wing, he's paired with Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the 1.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Holiday, James Harden missing on the 3. Outside Holiday. Passes it to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Not enough on that one as it misses. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Holiday against Harden. Here's Durant. That shot off. The Bucks go the other way with it. To the inside. The fader. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Pass to KD. Drives to the hoop. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. KD's got his second bucket tonight.
I'll tell you, Durant's ability to handle the ball at his size, impossible to stop on the drive once he gets that step on you.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions.
Chris Middleton has worked his way back and come a long way. The former second-round pick becoming a consistent starter in the league.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court for the tie. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Harden the pass to KD. Fires top of the key. And he connects with the jumper. Durant's got 6.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 18. It's stolen by Green. And there's the pass to Harden. Over Giannis. Bank shot, no good. Bucks trail by 5. He kicks to Middleton. Over Harris. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Durant. Back to Harris. 6 to shoot on the wing, Brown.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Middleton the pass to Giannis. Bucks passing it around. Giannis sets a screen for DiVincenzo. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Now, here is Harden. He's got 16. Harden sets the pick for Durant. The tray. And again, it's the Nets missing. Bucks trail by 3. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. There's the dish to Holiday. Giannis high post. KD's on him. And Giannis gets it to go.
They are just killing them on the interior. And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable pop-up. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Joe Harris. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Brown. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn leading by 3. Harden with it. He's got 18. Passes it to KD. With the shot. And he knocks down the jumper. KD's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, coming off the pick and roll with that length, KD makes so many good decisions.
44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Shamet on the wing. Kicks it out to Harden. Off target from three-point range.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Forbes. Portis the screen. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Forbes.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Nets lead by 1. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The front court spots filled by Harrison Durant. Landry Shamet is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Griffin in at the center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
For a spindly guy, Durant has such great body control. Hard not to foul him when he carves his way in that deep.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
The first one falls.
How about the charisma of KD that time? Teammates loving what he's bringing to the table here tonight.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. Durant hits them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Now, here's Tucker, guarded by KD. Giannis against Griffin. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
On the wing, Irving, guarded by Holiday. The three from KD. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Back to DiVincenzo. Middleton against Harris. Giannis a screen on Irving. Holiday goes in. Lays it up off the glass.
This is how you ruin an opposing team's defense. Holiday runs inside and finds the easy shot there.
Irving passes to Durant. Irving sets a screen for KD. Shoots over Tucker. Rebounded by the Bucks. Middleton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Tucker. And the pass to Antetokounmpo. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Well, playmaking and scoring, that's what Giannis is up to here tonight.
Holiday against Irving. Over Holiday. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. A 2-point game. Now the feed to Middleton. Over Durant. They get it back to tie it up. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Antetokounmpo's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Giannis right now getting hard work done on the inside to get some extra possession.
Here's Durant. A second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. KD's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Irving. KD trying.
Well, there's some explosiveness inside Kevin Durant. He shows it off there.
Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Antetokounmpo finds Tucker. Over Durant. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Harris outside. Outside Irving. 3-pointer. Rebound Milwaukee. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Shakes him, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
balanced player of the game, Chris Middleton.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
James Harden, who's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Lopez, who's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
I saw a green light there, but he's not going to get away with that kind of laughs all that often here tonight.
That bucket in no time at all.
Well, he's seeing everything right now. Fantastic job pulling the trigger when he's open.
Here's Giannis. And he makes good on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 19 points.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Griffin a screen on Giannis. Good. Nothing but net. KD's got 17 points here in the second half.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Here's Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. Length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
Griffin sets the screen for Durant. Again, the Nets for two.
Yeah, crucial basket there, and as long as they've got that mismatch, big on small, they've got to take it there.
The more that you level up in the game of basketball, it becomes about the matchups, identifying the weakest link, and then exploiting it.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
KD against Antetokounmpo. Outside, Kevin Durant. Giannis with some nice D. And here's Holiday. Lopez, a screen on Harden. Bounce pass, Holiday. Fades. No good off the back of the rim. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by two.
I feel like Kyrie is just never afraid of the challenge in front of him. Tougher the situation, seems like the tougher he plays.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a three-point game.
Well, important there to have the three-point lead because only a three can tie it up now.
19 seconds left in the fourth. Giannis outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Beyond the arc. Buries the triple. A tremendous three to tie it up.
That's confident shooting there from Drew Holiday. Got his coaches and teammates saying, yes, take that one.
8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Griffin a screen on Holiday. Pass to KD. Over Giannis. Gets the game winner to fall.
All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
Unbelievable way to end this game. The fans on both sides are in shock.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. Just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.